So hi everyone. I did say I'm gonna post a video to explain what is a poutine for whoever out there don't know what is a poutine. There's three main ingredients. This is like what is the essential of a poutine. So we have first the potato, and I'm gonna cut them like fries. I'm gonna cook them. I'm gonna use personally some coconut oil because I just find that it's better grease for our health. So I'm gonna use that. And then once the potato will be done, I'm gonna warm up the gravy. So it's a poutine gravy. This one is already made. I mean, there is recipe to make it from scratch, but over here, I mean, a can like this is about $1, so it's just much simpler to take one already made. And the cheese. Now, the cheese here, it's produced locally around here, and it's a cheese that is a bit different from what you normally see. It's a cheese that is like this. It's just pieces. In English, we call it curd cheese, and it's very good. It's very tasty, and it's actually best at just room temperature. As soon as you put it in the fridge, it doesn't taste the same. So I bought it yesterday. I kept it room temperature, and it's perfect for today for the recipe we're gonna make. Okay, so I'm gonna move this here. Gonna move the cheese. I'm just gonna put the whole bag already in the bowl here to be ready to serve later on to use it. So there you go. Just put this aside. Okay, so the potato already washed them, so I don't have to wash them again. And I'm just gonna slice them, not too thick. Okay, so now we have prepared all the potato. I'm just gonna move this aside. I'm gonna put this here. I'm just gonna start the warming up. Actually, with the coconut oil, I put the highest temperature, so you go faster for the potato to cook. And this oil doesn't burn really. It cooked really well. So I just I'm gonna fill the bottom here. I'm gonna put a bit more than usual just to cook a bit faster for you guys. And like I did say, it's an oil that is very good. Okay, so this is seems to be ready. So this is the first batch. So what I do normally, I take another bowl. I bring the bowl closer, and also I'm gonna add some Scott towel in it, just to absorb the grease. And yeah, you could laugh at me right now. I just touched the pan without the handle, and actually, I think I'm nervous doing this here. I'm not thinking. So there you go. So I'm taking this here. Oops. Okay, so you just take the fries I keep the grease in there. I keep the coconut oil in there because I'm having a second batch to cook. So I'm just gonna put this here in the bowl. So I'm gonna add also some salt, not too much because there's already salt in the gravy, salt in the cheese. But with the coconut oil, I just find that you kind of need to add a bit of salt. There you go. So I'm starting the second batch of fries and get back to you soon. Okay, so now the fries are ready. I'm just gonna take them out here. Won't do the mistake a second time. So I'm gonna put aside the fries. I'm gonna put this here. Now I'm gonna open up the gravy. For the amount I'm making, I'm gonna use 2 cans. So you see it's like a brown sauce, brown gravy, I mean. Now, one thing is very important is that the gravy have to be extremely hot. And the reason why is because we're gonna pour that on top of the cheese and the fries, and it's gonna melt the cheese. If your gravy is not hot enough, the cheese won't melt. There we go. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave and just warming up. Okay, so now let's put the poutine together. So we're gonna start with put like a layer of fries. A bowl is preferable. You could do it in a plate. It's no problem. It's just when you do it in a plate, the gravy is a bit more difficult to put enough gravy for the cheese to melt. So with the bowl, it worked better. So I put some fries, then I put some of the cheese. Just put it in pieces. Those are kind of big pieces, but it's okay. Now I'm gonna add more fries. I like mixing it like this. Like in some restaurant, they just put the cheese on top and the fries at the bottom. I hate that. I want it to be mixed. So that's what I do here. Doing it like I like. There's room for more fries. And last layer, it's always the cheese. We finish off with the cheese. And we kind of normally exaggerate the top one. So good. Okay, so now we're ready to put the sauce. So the sauce here is extremely hot. Just put it a bit everywhere. There should be enough. Just a bit more. Okay, so now we have a poutine. So that's how we make the poutine. Bon appétit!